welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you're new here, hello, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you're back as always, welcome back. Today I am here with a haul of some recent Diamond Art Club new releases, and these are from the past few weekends and were ones that were arriving at the warehouse a little bit after they released, and they just all came in this big box, and I am so excited to get into all of them and thought, let me hop on and do just a big haul of an unboxing with you guys. Now I'm going to do my best to have timestamps below in case you want to skip ahead to particular kits. We're going to kind of gloss over or kind of go quickly through some of the things that are going to be the same from kit to kit, but I really want to show you the canvases, look at the drills, and particularly with these two kits here on either end, take a look and just sort of recap some of the things that are special about these kits, because these feature the new packaging, which includes new boxes, new toolkits, and been highly anticipated and really excited to get into these. So that being said, we are going to start with Hades and Persephone by Margaret Morales, because this is easily the one that I have been most excited about. So I'm going to move these ones off to the side, and we're going to take a look at this absolutely gorgeous kit together. So this, like I said, comes in the new box with the new packaging. Some of the features include that we have the artwork that wraps around the top part of the box. Now, a really quick note. So this box is quite a bit bigger right now than the standard boxes. So there's kind of side by side for comparison. Diamond Art Club is planning to streamline these boxes. They are going to be a bit smaller and more like kind of the standard size boxes, but I'm not sure exactly when that's going to roll out, but just know that if you're living in a small space like me and are a little bit worried about saving space with these really large boxes, that is going to be changing. So we do have the artwork that wraps around the top of the box here. Like I said, there's a look at the original artwork. This artwork is the actual digital render, which is really cool. And then we have the name, Hades and Persephone by Margaret Morales. The size is 65 by 86 centimeters. It's gonna have square shaped diamonds, and they have all this blue branding down here for their square drill diamond painting kits. The sides of the box, here's this. It tells you some of the stats about the kit. And then on the back of the box, there's some information about how to diamond paint, featuring Diamond Art Club's new toolkits that come with these newer packaging and boxes. And then here's your kit contents written out for you. So if you're brand new to Diamond Art Club and thinking of making your very first purchase, by the way, I have a 20% off discount code you're welcome to use. That's just my name, Katie, K-A-T-I-E, and the number 20. That is an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission. There's no pressure whatsoever to use that. You're gonna see some other discount codes throughout this video. I just would suggest taking advantage of one of those discount codes and don't pay full price for your Diamond Art Club order. It seems like they don't really want us to at this point. I forgot to mention, this is important. Something else that's new on these boxes is the Diamond Art Club has put the original artwork along with the title and everything here on the end of the box. So that helps with organizing your stash if you are like me and lay your boxes with just the end facing out. So when you open this up, you're gonna see that there's actually a sleeve with a little thing you can pull out here. Just gonna slide that right out. And like I said, this is something that they are planning to streamline, but for now, this is what this is looking like. So the toolkit actually sits in this separate kind of tray compartment up here. And this, like I said, features Diamond Art Club's new toolkit. If you want to see this in action, hear my thoughts on these. I tested out the tray and the new pen in my most recent whip and chat as of the time of this filming, so I'll have that linked below if you're interested. Okay, I'm already noticing a difference, and that is that this kit came with the pink wax. They listened pretty quickly about adding the pink wax back into these toolkits because a lot of people do really like using it. I think this is a nice inclusion that they added back in. Here is the new diamond painting pen, and it features their putty. This is the older formula of the putty. They've said that they are working on improving it, and that the new putty will start rolling out at some point in the near future, hopefully. But if you want to kind of push more putty out, you just twist the pen. Sometimes you have to twist a little bit firmly. You'll kind of see it starting to come out the end there. Just a quick tip, I found when I use this that I need virtually no excess putty sticking out the bottom. That seems to work the best. But like I said, take a look at my most recent whip and chat if you want to see me using it and hear my thoughts in detail there. You're still going to get a thin plastic multi-placer. There's a 4-placer in here and an included 7-placer. we have their new tray. I really like these trays a lot. I love that they are bigger than the old trays were. They come with a stopper and a lid, and these are actually stackable as well. They'll sit right on top of each other. There's also some baggies that you'll get with your kit. You can store your leftover diamonds in these if you want, and they also give you some extra putty, and you can reload these pens with putty if you like, but I have a feeling it'll take you quite a while to go through all the putty that is already in there. So yes, there are things that are no longer in these toolkits. For example, like the washi tape, the cover minder, the tweezers. A lot of these things though, Diamond Art Club has said they are going to start offering on the website for purchase at a really low price point. So I guess we'll just stay tuned for that, and I'll keep you guys posted as soon as I see or know anything. Diamond Art Club consolidated some of the things from the older toolkits into this little cute little packaging here. There's a link to the VIP Facebook group, which you could join once you made your very first purchase. When you open this up, you'll see a discount code for the app, some tips and tricks and kit contents written on either side here. And then there's some step-by-step instructions written out for you. If you're brand new to diamond painting, I do have a diamond painting for beginners video that you'll find linked below. Now here we have what has replaced the older sticker sheet, and I actually really like this. This is something that I was a little bit skeptical about initially, I have to be honest with you. I was not super excited about missing the smaller logbook sticker. However, the artwork, because I use this in my paper logbook, the smaller logbook sticker, this is a little bit bigger than the smaller logbook stickers, but it's not as big as the original larger sticker sheets. And so I feel like I'll still be able to use this in my logbook pretty easily. These are all separate stickers. Like this is a spot to write your start and end date. This is a sticker. The stats down here are a sticker. So I like that it is pretty customizable in that sense. Even over here, this Diamond Art Club and the diamond here and the title here, these are all stickers you can peel off and put in your logbook if you want. Now the sticker sheet itself, so we still have, it's been replaced by this, and this is still the same thing though. These are the same size sticker labels, and they are still pre-cut for you, so you can peel these off and put them on your storage containers or however you're kitting up your diamonds. It looks like this kit is gonna have 68 colors in total, and the code that you see in the right-hand column, this is the DMC color code, and it comes from the DMC brand of floss, like in cross stitch. A couple of exceptions with Diamond Art Club though. So first, anything under the number 150 is going to be a special kind of diamond called an AB. We're going to have 3 ABs in this kit. And then if you look at the very end of your color list, sometimes you will see some diamonds that, some codes that have a letter at the beginning. In this case, we have 4 codes that have the letter Z at the beginning. And this notes another kind of special drill called fairy dust. I'm going to show you these diamonds when we're looking at the diamonds and explain what those are. It'll make a little more sense. Really quickly, I also just wanted to point out that the 6000s range colors, these are exclusive to Diamond Art Club because Diamond Art Club makes their diamonds in-house, therefore can make their colors in-house, and has decided to fill in gaps in the DMC color code system by adding in colors as needed to help them get that much closer to the original artwork. So while these are not special drills like ABs or fairy dust, these are going to be unique to Diamond Art Club and I guess are special in that way. So just wanted to point that out to you guys. I do like the way that they've consolidated things into this little envelope and pamphlet. I think this was, you know, a nice move on their part, quite honestly. So let's take a look at the actual canvas itself. I am so ridiculously excited for this, you guys. If you've been around my channel for a little bit, a couple of years ago, I actually completed a version of this artwork from another company, which has since shut down. The company itself has shut down. And it was from a company called DIY Moon Shop or Die Moon Shop. I did a review on that canvas. I did it for Drills and Chills. I adore this artwork so much, and there was a lot I liked about how it looked. I didn't dislike it, but I definitely saw areas that I was like, oh, that would have looked better if it were just a little bit more crisp and detailed. And so when Diamond Art Club signed Margaret Morales, I just thought, oh, if they get Hades and Persephone, I'm gonna be all over that. And so I was over the moon when I saw that this one had released. So already I can see that there is a level of detail that was missing in the other version that I did. And I'm so excited. I love this artwork so much. Oh my gosh, this is so incredibly pretty. I love mythology and mythological tales. Like and Hades and Persephone is such a beautiful and bittersweet kind of story. I This artwork is unreal. I love this artwork so much. It's so pretty. Okay, so let me kind of show you some different parts of the canvas here. Yeah, I remember that there weren't a lot of details at all on the flowers and her hair in the one I did before, and I can already see just from the printing on the canvas that this one is noticeably different in a good way. I mean, Diamond Art Club has done a nice job with rendering Margaret Morales' work. I don't want it to have tons of crisp lines by any means because her artwork style is very watercolor. It should be soft, and I've completed one from them, Dragon Spirit, and I adore how it turned out. It completely sold me on Diamond Art Club rendering Margaret Morales' work, and so oh my gosh, I love this so much. Look at, like, he's got the skull on his shoulder and even just the background. This looks incredible, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. I am thinking about working on this one right away because I'm just obsessed. I don't know that I could like have this in my possession and not work on it right away. So let me take you on a little tour of the features. These features will not have changed from the older kits to the newer, but I'm still gonna walk you through them. So we have their branding at the top of Do It Makes You Sparkle, Diamond Art Club. The edges of the canvas are scalloped and poked. You shouldn't have to worry about any fraying on your canvas, and the backing is very, very soft and plush. I really like Diamond Art Club's canvases. They're really nice to work on and hold drills well. They use a poured glue on their canvases that is really sticky. I don't have issues with diamonds falling off. And this kit features their relatively recent new feature of a perforated plastic cover. So you can see there's perforated lines here. So if you want to use these to help with kind of working in sections on your canvas, you can. The full size of the sections is about 4 by 4 inches or about 10 by 10 centimeters. And if you want to go ahead and split the perforation in the section, you just kind of grab it from either side and give it a good tug and it'll split. And they are working on improving and making some changes to make the lines a little bit easier to see based on feedback from customers. So that's something we'll see soon. We have a legend up here at the top left, as well as down here at the bottom right. And then at the bottom left of the canvas, we'll have a thumbnail of the original artwork, the title, the size, and copyright. So this piece is legally licensed from the artist. That means that Margaret Morales is both given permission for the use of this artwork and is being compensated for it as well. Here are their socials and yet another discount code. And here's some information about their lifetime warranty. As long as you're the original owner and purchaser of your kit, you should be covered under that lifetime warranty. I believe all the details will be on the website, and that includes things like if you run out of diamonds and whatnot. So you can contact customer support if something like that happens, and they can take you from there. So this kit, I'm seeing a good amount of confetti, which doesn't surprise me. That's going to help give us kind of that softer look, I think. Confetti is where you have a lot of color changes in a small area. And so you'll be maybe doing mostly multi-placing and having changing out the color in your tray a bit more often. I'm seeing some small sections of color blocking, like here. Color blocking is where you have a lot of the same of a color in a small area. So you can use a multi-placer and have that color in your tray more often. Or for longer, rather. And I like a good mix of both in my canvases when it suits the artwork because confetti keeps it interesting, but color blocking keeps it moving. Their faces look really good printed on the canvas, and I find that generally speaking that the artwork looks even better with drills down than it does just by printed on the canvas. So I feel like if it looks this nice just with the printing on the canvas, that it's going to look even better with drills down. So let me grab a tape measure and see if we are about true to size. Typically we are with Diamond Art Club, but I do like to double check. Okay, let's see. We're at 65 and a bit as far as left to right, and we're listed as 65. And then this way, let's see. We're at almost 86 centimeters and we're listed as 86. Okay, so I'm gonna call that true to size. So let's take a look at the diamonds together. These should not be any different either, even with the new packaging, they should be the same. There is the title of the piece on here in case you store the diamonds in the canvas separate from each other and outside the box they came in. Little straggler strand. Here's our color spread for this kit. Lots of grays and blues, and then some nice pinks to go with, I think, the skin tones in this kit. And then let's go ahead and take a look. So first, this little straggler strand, some pinks here, and This is actually our first special drill. So Z967, this is going to be a special drill. Specifically, it's going to be a fairy dust diamond. Now, this looks like it's really subtle, you guys. So fairy dust diamonds have a really fine glitter coating on the top that is going to give a shimmery effect. It's pretty subtle, but I do feel like it makes a nice difference from regular diamonds. And I will be sure to go through with you and point out where the different special drills are going to be found in this kit once we're done looking at all the colors. Lots of grays. Now, Diamond Art Club does make all their diamonds in-house, both their round and their square diamonds. And I tend to find that their quality is pretty consistent. Like they don't tend to have too much trash with their square diamonds. Yeah, I tend to have a good experience with their square diamonds. So many shades of gray and blue in this one. The DMC code is printed on the packaging. And these are in heat sealed bags, so you'll have to cut them open. And I like to put them into structured kind of storage containers, like bead storage. And I use those sticker labels on there, but you can also use baggies if you prefer. All right, here's our first AB diamond. So AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These are named after the northern lights and have a really shiny and sparkly iridescent coating on the top that's very eye-catching and is really going to draw your eyes to the areas that it has been charted. So we have 103, which is a nice, almost orangish red. And then here we have our next AB, which is 125, a nice light aqua. And we should have some more fairy dust in here soon too. If you were curious, Diamond Art Club, oh, hold on a second. There's our next AB. This is a pale lavender. Oh, I like that one, 147. And then here's our next fairy dust. This is Z3865. It's a white fairy dust with that, again, subtle glitter coating. Diamond Art Club puts their diamonds roughly in order of weight as opposed to DMC order or something like that, just in case you were curious. Back to back, these are our last two fairy dust colors, this dark green one, which you can really see that glitter coating on, and then this kind of light peach, 3825 and 3345. So these are the diamonds we just have the smallest amount of. There's one of our 6,000 range colors. And there we go. Okay, so let's find where these different special drills are going to be found. So we'll start here at the bottom. And we've got a lot to look for. So first I see that red that had an orange hue to it is doing some highlighting throughout these flower petals. It's not quite the darkest pink that you see in the camera, but it's one of those kind of medium dark colors in here. Again, it's in the flower petals. And then the dots that you see sprinkled, I call these sometimes like magic motes that you see, the kind of white bunches throughout here. That's going to be the white fairy dust color. And then I do see that pale peach fairy dust. It's in a couple of these spots. This is like in her hair highlighting almost. It's just kind of bunches of that peachy fairy dust color. And then we had that it was that pale pink fairy dust. I think it was the first one we looked at, is also highlighting in these flowers. So these flowers are going to have a lot of extra glitz to them, but I don't think it's going to be too overpowering. And then I actually also see that dark green fairy dust in the leaves of these flowers too. So yeah, that's where you're going to see a lot of these really pretty special drills. Let me see. Okay, here is the pale aqua AB. It's a little bit in her dress down here. I see some of it here, as parts of it over here and here. Here's that kind of reddish orange AB right here and over here. Some more of that pale aqua AB over here. And then the pale lavender AB, it's down in these light purple colors over here. Yeah, it's this really light purple you see again throughout her dress. Oh, I love those extra colors, the extra sparkle that's going to be there. I see some of the pale aqua AB right here, and make sure I'm not missing. There's some of the pale lavender and this butterfly. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Over in these flowers, we have that really light pink fairy dust. that red with an orange hue AB. And we have some of the white fairy dust over here in this, I think is a butterfly. We have some of the pale aqua AB right here. And there's more of the light peach fairy dust in her hair, these kind of really light pink spots. And then there's that really light pink fairy dust in these flowers here, along with that reddish orange AB2. Kind of a coral maybe. And then let's see. There's actually just a couple of the green fairy dust in her eyes. There's 2 in this eye and 1 over here in this eye. And it's in these leaves off of these flowers as well, and up here too. And let me see if we have any. Hades doesn't seem to have very much in the way of special drills at all. It's all eyes on Persephone here. But there's some of the white fairy dust in these spots. So what you're seeing is white fairy dust here as well. And then is there anything up here? There's a little bit of the pale aqua AB up in here. And not the pale lavender AB. There's a bunch of the white fairy dust right here. And some of the pale aqua AB again over here. And I think that about does it. So those are our special drills that are going to be in this kit. It doesn't surprise me to see that Persephone is the star of the show here. I feel like her dress and her hair are just beautiful places to have those enhancement drills, but I cannot wait to see how these really like delicate features come together with their faces. Again, I think that this artwork and this whole, their whole lore is so beautiful and fascinating. I'm really looking forward to working on this piece. So like I said, I'm probably gonna be working on this pretty soon, so stay tuned for that, but I'm gonna pack this away. We have 4 more kits to get into as quickly as I can. So yeah, this is Hades and Persephone, and I'll be right back. Next up, I thought it would be really fun to get into this piece, which is by Maddie Arts and is called Stargazing. I'm really looking forward to this one in particular because this is the first kit that has launched from this artist at Diamond Art Club, and I've been so excited to see her artwork there since we've seen a ton of it in voting. So I'm hoping this is the start of many, many to come. I also thought this would be fun to look at because it has slightly different packaging. Even though it's the new packaging, there's just like one kind of set of differences from the square drill ones I've opened. And that is because this has round drills, all the branding down here is going to be pink, and I feel like that just suits the pink tones that are happening up here as well. So I'm going to breeze through some of these features because I really went into detail with them on Hades and Persephone. So if you want to hear me dive into those in more detail, please go ahead and watch that part. But anyway, here's that original artwork. Again, it's called Stargazing. I love this so much. Here's the stats, just 55.6 by 78.7 centimeters. Here's all that pretty pink branding. It even has this pretty pink foil here. Here are the details, only 35 colors, not too bad. Everything on the back is going to be the same, except just with pink instead of blue everything. And I think the toolkit inside should be identical, unlike the older kits, where the round drill kits will not come with tweezers, but the square drill ones will. I think this is going to be identical, and it just neither is going to come with tweezers. And I think otherwise it's going to be the same with the tray and pen and whatnot. So we will take a look though and see. This is, I think, the smallest box that I've gotten of the new packaging. So anyway, we do have the same features with the pull-out drawer, except it is pink. And here is the image that's on the end. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Yeah, so everything does look identical. We're gonna have the same toolkit. It looks like this one maybe doesn't have the pink wax in it yet, which is fine. Again, that's gonna be something like these changes, you'll see them roll out gradually. Here is the pamphlet for this one, again with the same features that we just chatted about. Oh, I just ripped that, whoops. But I do wanna show you the sticker sheet and see what our colors look like here. So we do have, oh, that's kind of folded weird. A little bit of an off cut there on the end. As long as I can see the symbol though, that's really what I need, but I'm sure they're kind of, I'll send this to them for feedback, but I'm sure this is something they're really trying to help perfect as they go because it's, you know, new things. There's going to be a learning curve, but do give them feedback when you run into stuff like this because that helps kind of let them know if there is an issue. Anyway, here is our sticker, the original artwork. Again, I like the size on this a lot more than the larger sticker sheets that we had in the old kits. And we're gonna have 35 colors in this one. Looks like 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. So maybe some pinks and purples in there. All right, let's take a look at the canvas. And I like that this is not super huge. I have a lot of big kits in my diamond painting collection, and so it can be really refreshing to have one that's not massive. So, oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh, I love this color scheme so much. All of the pinks and purples. And if you didn't notice with the new packaging setup and style, when you unroll the canvas, the only thing that's going to be inside is going to be the diamonds. You're not going to have any of the other pamphlets or sticker sheets like you had before. A quick reminder that if your canvas wants to roll backwards, you can just roll it back the other way and that'll help it lay flat more quickly. So let me just show you some different parts of the artwork and the render. I feel like this art style from this artist really does lend itself to diamond painting. We have the same features on this one as the last canvas and as you come to expect from Diamond Art Club as far as the branding, the canvas material. This does have the perforated plastic cover. We've got the poured glue, we've got the legends on either side, and then the licensing information down here. This is of course legally licensed and is the first kit, like I said, from this artist. There is a lot of color blocking in this one, you guys. Tons of big sections of the same color. That is gonna make this kit go, dang, this is gonna make this kit go really fast. That's a lot of color blocking. Yeah, this would be a really beginner-friendly canvas too, in that sense, I feel like. So I like the round drills and all the color blocking. Yeah, this is one that if you want a quicker finish. Look at her face. Oh my gosh. I love Maddie Art's style and how she does faces. I don't always necessarily love like the big-eyed girl look, but I feel like it works stylistically as far as like my personal tastes go. There's a little bit of confetti in her hair. Interesting. I wonder if that's kind of going to be the, that's an interesting effect with the blues and the reds. I feel like that's something I've seen in Sarah Mustafa's artwork and is just, it translates actually decently well to diamond painting form. Even though it might look slightly out of place. It's like almost, it's like a particular effect that some artists use with their artwork. Just measuring to see if we are true to size. Measuring tape keeps wanting to flip. Almost 79 centimeters. We're listed as 78.7. And then this way, we're at, man, my measuring tape, I am struggling today. Okay. About 55 and a half. And we're listed as 55.6. Okay. We are true to size. Now let's look at these beautiful diamonds, like pinks and purples. Come on. I love it. Here's the sticker with the name of the kit. Yeah, no, this color palette is just so pretty. Definitely my style. Okay, so we do have a few bags of 310 right off the bat. These are round diamonds, like I said, and I find that Diamond Art Club's round diamonds are so twinkly and sparkly. They do a really nice job with those. Some purples. Here's our first fairy dust color, 2 big bags of Z554, nice light purple. And then we have some more pinks and purples. Yeah, about every shade of pink and purple. Here's our first AB, 127. Ooh, there's some pretty like greens and blues. Okay, 103, just a tiny bag of this AB color. And then a tiny bag of this fairy dust color, Z3607. This little straggler strand here that has our last AB, 141, pretty white AB. And then this is like a pretty pale pink, kind of corally fairy dust color. Okay, so as far as special drills go, we have, let me see, make sure I'm not missing any colors here. let me see. We have that pretty light purple fairy dust right here. We have our white AB here in the book. We have, make sure I'm not missing these symbols I'm looking for. All right, that pale pink coral fairy dust is right here and right here. This color right there. We have that, oh, hold on a second, I'm looking at the wrong symbol. Let me see. Okay, we have the light purple fairy dust. It's these lines in her shirt. That's a fairy dust color, including these like little constellations in her shirt. The white is the white AB. And, okay, making sure I'm not missing any down here. Okay, so that light pink AB is gonna be doing some highlighting on her collar. And I also see some of the light purple fairy dust throughout there as well. And then there's some white ABs here, some white ABs on her shoulder. Covered those. There's that one. Oh, okay. This is kind of the darker purple pink fairy dust. This is the tips of her fingers. And then there's more of that light pinky coral fairy dust right here. This whole part of the sky, let me pull you down a little further. This is all the light purple fairy dust in the sky. And then there's white AB is all the white dots. You see the little white stars. Over in her hair, this color is the light pink AB. It's just all of these highlights in her hair. There's some white ABs in here too, along here as well. And let me see. Where's that darker reddish color AB? Did I miss it? I did. Okay. So that kind of darker red AB is actually down here in the book. It's here and over here. Those bookmarks, I think, are little tabs in her book, maybe. Okay. These little freckles on her cheeks and her nose, those are actually white ABs. The white stars in the sky are white ABs as well. And I feel like I'm missing seeing one, but I think that's it. Okay, so I love all the special drills in her hair. Of course, I love the special drills and the stars and whatnot as well. This is so cute. This is so incredibly cute. This is Stargazing by Maddie Arts. And again, I think it's gonna be really beginner friendly. If you like pinks and purples, this one will be right up your alley. Let me grab the next kit. All right, next up, I have Magic Arcades by Miss Holly. This comes in the older packaging, but it's still gonna have all the features on the canvas and drills that we've come to love. So here's the original artwork. It's gonna be 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters, and it's gonna have round-shaped diamonds. Let's get into this and take a look at the canvas. Let's see what we've got. So again, I'm not going to go over all the features on this box because you've likely seen it before in quite a lot of detail. It's the new boxes that we're really excited about, right? So we have the toolkit and the smaller logbook sticker and our toolkit. Let's get a look at this canvas. So I like that they've done one of these Miss Holly kits with round diamonds. I feel like a lot of these kind of larger canvases, we've been seeing a lot of square shaped diamond kits. So, okay, you want to talk about pinks and purples like we had in the last kit. Oh my goodness. Yep, there we've got more of that. Oh my gosh, this is so stinking cute. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so here's this artwork on the render. Oh my gosh, which is your favorite? Because I think it's got to be the corgi for me, or the cute kitten that's in the claw here. Let's just grab a familiar up at the top. Oh my gosh. I love how Miss Holly does these just really cute witches. Here is the original, like the older style pamphlet and the sticker sheet. This is gonna be pretty colorful. 66 colors, and there's the original artwork. a spot to write your start and end date, our sticker labels, and we're gonna have 2 ABs in this kit. And then we're gonna have 1, 2, those are gonna be iridescent or crystal type diamonds. And then Z, those are gonna be our 2 fairy dust. And then we're gonna have a special shaped diamond here. The ones that have Y at the beginning are gonna have special shapes to them. So I'm excited to see what those are gonna be. I could see them on the, actually I could see them on the canvas, you guys. It's these lights on the back of the glass. That is so, so, so fun. Now just to give you a look up close so you can see. We definitely have some color blocking again. Oh, but there's some confetti in her sleeves. So cute. Her hair is gorgeous. Her cute little familiars. Yeah, this has a good amount of color blocking in it. So that's gonna help it zip along a bit. She's so cute. Yeah, her hat, her bow. Yeah, this is definitely a lot of color blocking. You'll just see some confetti in some of the more detailed areas, like the letters we have up here. And yeah, little areas. There's where our special drills are gonna be. Oh my gosh, so cute. This is gonna have the same features of the other canvases as far as the canvas material, the glue. This one has the perforated plastic cover. We've got the legends on either side, and of course this is legally licensed as well. Let me measure it. About 79 centimeters. We're listed as 78.7, and then about 56 centimeters, and we're listed as 55.8. So here are the diamonds for this one. If you're having deja vu from the last kit, yes, oodles of pinks and purples for this one. And then Magic Arcades. There is our gorgeous color spread. And let's take a peek. So right off the bat, you guys, here's our special shaped drill. It looks like it's gonna take up maybe 4 squares, and it is like a giant crystal. So totally gonna work in the spots where it's been charted as the lights in the background. I love that. And again, we've got all of these shades of pink and purple. Just glorious. And these are round diamonds. Again, they're super faceted and twinkly. Here's our first fairy dust color, Z3607. It's kind of a Barbie pink fairy dust. We have 2 bags of this white fairy dust, Z3865, and some pretty purples. Here's our first AB. This is 111. Got that pretty iridescent coating on the top. And then here's our first iridescent diamond that has a crystal-y effect. So L3823. This is kind of like a pale yellow crystal-y looking diamond. That mirror backing is going to go flat on the canvas and cover up the symbol, as well as help that crystal-y effect really sparkle. This is a unique kind of special drill. You don't see it in a ton of diamond art club kits, but when they do use it, it tends to be just perfect for that original artwork. Here's our next AB. This is 140. And then here's our next iridescent diamond. This is L5200. This is more of a clear color. The other one was kind of pale yellow. And there's the end of that strand. And this last one, all those pale pastels, so pretty. Can you tell I have a type as far as color families go? I love it. And yeah, we also got into all the special drills already. Okay, let's find where those special drills are going to be. So as we're starting down here at the bottom, there's a lot to look for. Bear with me, you guys. So the clear iridescent crystal effect one is going to be these white dots in her purse and in her bag. And let's see, what's that dot? Okay, this is white fairy dust on her sleeve. This white color is. And then these kind of pale yellow spots in here and this line here, that's the lighter yellow iridescent or crystal type diamond. It's lining along here as well. This white you see, that's going to be our clear iridescent diamond. And then there's the pink fairy dust outlining in her bag. So wow, her bag has a lot of special drills in it. Love that. Okay. And then let's see, her hair has some of the pink AB in it. It's doing some highlighting throughout her hair. It's over here as well. There's some pink AB right here. There's also a lot of the pink fairy dust in her hair too. So her hair, all those highlights, there's gonna be a lot of special drills in there. Over in our little grab a familiar tank, we have lots of white fairy dust in the rabbit, and I think this is a little dog. This is a, oh my gosh, that fox is so cute. This little spot on this little critter's head, that's all white fairy dust. Let's see. Okay. Oh, her earring has the pale yellow iridescent diamond in it. And there's not a lot of other special drills that I'm seeing in the animals unless I am missing something, which is totally possible. The frog's eyes are the white fairy dust. Okay, so our witch's bow is made up of a ton of pink ABs and this ribbon around her hat. And there's a ton of pink fairy dust in here too. So tons of glitz. There's one pink AB in her eye and 2 white fairy dust. There's also in her bangs, the pink fairy dust. And as I mentioned, we have that special shape drill. The giant squares are going along the lights up here. And then the lines of white you see here, that's white fairy dust. It's over here too. And then each of these blue, I think this is like plants, there's blue ABs in all of those as well, and up here too. There's white fairy dust outlining this symbol, and the grab a familiar is white fairy dust as well. And then there's some of the clear crystal in here too. Okay, sorry about that. Brief little intermission while my kids came in. But anyway, those are where the special drills are going to be found in this really, really adorable kit. Oh, I did miss that the star right here has the clear crystals iridescence in it. Or is that the kind of the yeah, the clear iridescence. Okay, and then there's some white fairy dust in the claws, and this little mark on the kitten's head is the kind of yellowish iridescent diamond. So, okay, I think that about covers it for the special drills that are in this adorable Magic Arcades by Miss Holly. So I'm gonna pack this one up and grab my next kit. I think we're gonna grab the Yume kit and look at that. Okay, so next up, I wanted to take a look at Naughty Space Void by Yume Art, and look at how cute this artwork is. This is gonna be 60 by 76 centimeters and is the first that we have seen of Yume's kind of galaxy cat images, and I'm curious to see if we'll get more in this particular series. This one comes in the older boxes as well. We do have that, of course, still blue branding with their square drill kits and the features that we've come to know and love from these older kits. So let's open this up and see. This is going to be, I think, sorry about the neighbor's dog, one of the bigger kits that we're looking at today. And I really want to see how this render looks on here. Yume Art's artwork is pretty popular and tends to turn out pretty well with Diamond Art Club's rendering style. And I have a feeling this one's going to be more of the same. So there's our kit. We have our older style toolkit, which I didn't show this in the last one, but in case you're curious to see, it looks like the cover binder I got was a pink macaron, and the washi tape is this. I've gotten this one before. This kind of purple floral one. So those are kind of what a lot of people felt like were sort of the, what was the phrase? It was like a nice surprise to see like what you were going to get with your toolkits with these older style kits, but Diamond Art Club has promised that they're going to be bringing some of that kind of like collectible, fun, like mystery aspect to the newer kits with the newer packaging, and that'll hopefully be implemented relatively soon. Here's our smaller logbook sticker that came with this kit, and let's take a look. Super soft canvas as always. Oh, cute. Okay, so I was really entertained because a friend that was looking at getting this kit didn't realize that in the artwork, what's happening is that there's a fishbowl back here that has spilled some water, and then the cat has eaten the goldfish, hence the naughty space void. So that's just so fun. It's such a mischievous little creature we have here. So I was interested to see kind of the juxtaposition of this kind of like neutral, kind of like landscapey, chill background, and then we have our galaxy cat here in the foreground. Okay, I think my neighbor's dog has settled for the moment. Fingers crossed. Sorry about that, you guys. This kit's gonna feature the same features that we've talked about in the past few kits, just as far as the canvas material, the glue, the features on the canvas itself, like the legends, the symbol style, and whatnot, and the licensing. Of course, this is legally licensed from Yume Art. We have the older style pamphlet again. And here is our sticker sheet for this one, where you can see the original artwork. This kit's gonna have 59 colors in it. It's gonna have, it looks like 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust colors, and a lot of 6,000 range colors. They must have really been trying to fill in some of those colors that were missing to help get this artwork really close to how they wanted it to look with the original artwork. So then we have our diamonds. Let me show you a little bit of the canvas up close. We'll see. I did see kind of right out the gate that, so like the backgrounds and whatnot, we have lots of color blocking going on, and then the cat has oodles and oodles and oodles of confetti. But that I feel like is pretty typical when you've kind of got galaxy or space kinds of imagery. So, love that goldfish. Look at the cat's eyes. I'm sure there are going to be special drills in the cat's eyes. And yeah, lots of, oh my gosh, tons of color blocking in the background here. So fun. This reminds me really of like, I mean, I have a cat that's kind of a stinker, and if we had a fish, like this would totally be what my cat does. So let me grab my measuring tape and we'll see if this is true to size as well. I don't know, I always do this just because every once in a while I'll catch something that's like a little bit off and I'll let them know about it, but I mean, most of the time it's pretty darn close. That's just shy of 76 centimeters, which is what we're listed as. This way we're about 60 on the nose, so that's what's listed as. We are true to size on this one. And let's go ahead and take a look at the diamonds together. Ooh, I see that there might be a package that's open. We'll be careful when we open this up. Okay. Which one do I think is open? My guess is maybe, it looked like this color. I don't see anything coming out. Okay, we'll just be careful as we go. All right, so this has square diamonds and gonna have lots of blues and browns in it, I think. Oh, there it goes again. Sorry, you guys. I'm noticing a tiny bit of static in some of these drills today. I feel that static tends to be, but not always, a bit climate dependent, kind of like how much humidity you have where you live. However, sometimes it's not. It just is a thing that you have. I'll give you some tips here in just a second, but first, here's our first special drill. It is Z3766. It's a fairy dust diamond, that fine glitter coating. Then we have 2 bags of a white fairy dust color. This is such a pretty one. I love the glitter coating on these. And some 6,000s range colors. And then here's our first AB, 105. It's a light brown AB. So if you do run into static, I recommend cutting up a dryer sheet into squares. You can tuck it into the bags. You can actually just cut open one of these bags, and before you even try to pour it out, tuck a dryer sheet square in there, kind of shake it around and move it around, and that tends to help dispel some of the static. You can also dip a Q-tip in alcohol or static guard, just a little bit. It goes a long way, and sometimes that will help with the static as well. Here's our next fairy dust, Z3836. It's a nice pale lavender fairy dust. And here's our next AB. Oh, I bet that's going to be in the cat's eyes. Gorgeous yellow, 130. And oops, some more browns. And there's the end of our colors. Okay, let's hop to the bottom of the canvas. And I have a feeling this cat's going to be chock full of special drills. All right, so we have quite a bit of the white fairy dust in the white you're seeing down here on kind of, this is the shelf, and in the actual fishbowl itself, there's a lot of the white fairy dust. There's actually some of the blue fairy dust in this fishbowl too. It's down here. It's also starting to be sprinkled in some of these areas down here. And then there's a ton of that blue fairy dust sprinkled in the cat. It's the little light blue dots you're seeing throughout. There's also some lines of it in the cat's tail here. We also have some of the light purple fairy dust is in these purple shades down here. And then in the cat here, some of these dots are yellow ABs kind of sprinkled through here, and there's yellow ABs in the fish. The yellow you see is yellow ABs. The white over here is all white fairy dust going along up here. And then in the cat's eyes, we have some yellow ABs. And then we have the light brown AB is doing a lot of highlighting on the plant leaves. Here, the lightest brown you see up here, there's chunks of it in the leaves and branches. That's the light brown AB. Over here in this plant, the yellow you see is the yellow AB, and then we have, oh no, I had that wrong. No, there's no, I thought it was gonna be light brown over here too. There's not. We do have some more of the blue AB, blue fairy dust in the cat here. The light blue you see here and here, there's some of it on the cat's like forehead, which is really cute. And then there's some more white fairy dust here, kind of in the window. There's white fairy dust over here and over here above the cat's ear. And then we have more of the brown AB in, light brown AB in this leaf, and more white fairy dust all along here. Double check and make sure I'm not missing any. Was there any more of that purple fairy dust I missed? I don't, oh, there is. There's some of that light purple fairy dust right here on the window frame, up here too. Oh, and then we have a bunch of the light blue fairy dust, is this shade of blue in the sky. So I think, just checking, I think that about covers it. So yeah, I did expect that the cat would have a lot of the special drills in it, but it's nice to see. I feel like a lot of times Diamond Art Club, when we have like windows and sky and whatnot, we'll usually see some fairy dust in there as well. So I like what I'm seeing. I think this is going to work up really pretty. My favorite is definitely got to be all the special drills in our Naughty Space Void. So this is Naughty Space Void by Yume Art. I do think this one is sold out, but if it is, you can usually sign up for back in stock notifications as long as it hasn't been discontinued. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna pack this one up, and I have one more kit to share with you in today's haul video. Last but definitely not least is A Day's Journey by Pixie Sticks. That is Kate. She works on the rendering team at Diamond Art Club and is a friend of mine. And of course, I pick up all of her kits that Diamond Art Club releases. This one's gonna have square shaped diamonds, 50.8 by 66 centimeters, and maybe one of the only landscapes that I get, but I actually really love the colors in this one and the whole vibe of it. So it didn't take much to talk me into getting this one, even though it is a landscape. But I love Pixie Sticks' style, and I have all of her kits, and they turn out so cute. So here we go, you guys. We're gonna gloss past the toolkit and the sticker and just get right into taking a look at this canvas. So I love that this isn't too big. Oh, that's so pretty. And I see lots of color blocking, and overall the colors, oh my gosh, that's just so pretty. Let me roll it backwards so we can see it a little bit easier. could show you guys how this looks. So, oh, that's cute. It almost looks like a national parks poster. Oh, that's so pretty. Here's the colors that are going to be in this one. 44 colors in total, including 1 AB and 3 fairy dust diamonds. It's going to have square-shaped diamonds. And if we look at it up close, you can see some of that color blocking I was talking about. And even some kind of line blocking too, which will be nice. Yeah, it's very cozy, very, very cozy. And you don't see many landscapes that aren't huge. So this, I think I would have snapped up no matter what. It's so, so pretty. Measuring tape. All right, almost 66 centimeters. We're listed as 66. And then this way, we're at almost 51 centimeters. We're listed as 50.8. So let's look at these diamonds. There's that color spread. Here we go. Oh, it's just so rich. Not always necessarily my color vibe, but there's just something about this artwork that I really, really love the look of. We have 6 bags of 310s. And we'll have square drills. I feel like generally landscapes often look really good with square drills even. It kind of, I don't know, it just, the way that it kind of has a more complete look, I think just suits this style and vibe of landscapes in general. So, oh, here's our first special drill. This is Z720. That's a fairy dust color, a dark orange. Oh my goodness, that dog. Here's our next fairy dust. It's a white fairy dust, Z3865. And then here's our 1AB. It's a pale yellow AB, 129. And then, ooh, I don't know if I've seen this fairy dust color before, Z414. It's a dark gray fairy dust, a really dark gray. Oh, that's beautiful. There's something about dark color fairy dust drills that I feel like it just works so beautifully. I worked with a dark purple fairy dust drill at one point, and it was, it's like my favorite fairy dust that I've worked with. Dark purple, dark green, now that dark gray. Oh my gosh, I bet that's gonna look so pretty with kind of like the whole sunset vibe with this piece. So lots of earth tones, lots of really, really warm earth tones in this particular piece. As far as where the special drills are gonna go, the white that you see in the water, that's gonna be white AB, or sorry, white fairy dust. That's so perfect. I really, really love that. It's down here as well. I see, this is the pale yellow AB is in the water. It's here, it's the lightest yellow you see in frame. There's a couple of dots of white fairy dust right here and a couple of dots of yellow AB over here. I see some lines of the dark gray fairy dust. It's kind of through here on the tops of some of these rocks. It's over here. It's over here too. Oh my gosh, that, I'm serious. That dark gray fairy dust is actually probably gonna be my favorite. And then the dark orange, almost brownish orange fairy dust is this color. This, it looks, yeah, like a light brown orange in the camera. It's over here as well. The tops of these rocks, the tops of these rocks over here and right here. And then the setting sun is white fairy dust. And then we have some lines of pale yellow AB here in the clouds, including up here. And then there's a little bit of that dark orange, like brownish orange fairy dust in here. And, okay, not over here. I was just checking. And I think, let me see, is there any of that dark gray fairy dust that I missed? I don't think so. Okay, so that's where our special drills are gonna be in this piece. I like that it's pretty subtle. It's not too heavy on the special drills, and I really like the colors and tones that probably the artist had a hand in choosing for this piece, and she's also the rendering artist at Diamond Art Club. So this is going to be a really special piece to work on because of that, and I definitely want to work on this at some point and see how those beautiful warm earthy tones come together. So this was a day's journey, and this is the last kit of this new release Diamond Art Club haul. So thank you guys so much for joining me to open up all of these kits together. This was so much fun, and I also really appreciate that you stuck through all sorts of things like my neighbor's dog and my kids coming in and out. This is just going to be a little adventure of a video together, and I hope that you did enjoy it and find it helpful. I'm going to have all of these kits linked directly below if you want to go and take a look. Some of them are probably sold out, but like I said on one of the earlier unboxings in this video, you should be able to sign up for back in stock notifications if it has not been archived. So please do that, add it to your wish list. I think Diamond Art Club tends to look at those in terms of when they're deciding whether or not to restock a kit. Let me know, did you pick up any of these new releases over the past few weeks? I know that they're still working on getting these shipped out, so if you did, you might not have it in hand yet. But let me know if you grabbed any and what your thoughts are, or are you going to add any of these to your shopping list? Like I said, stay tuned. I think I'm going to be working on Hades and Persephone here very, very soon, and I cannot wait to share with you my progress on that one. Feel free to follow me over on Instagram, where I try to post progress updates on my projects, and please subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my diamond painting videos here. You'll see reviews and more unboxings like this one and tutorials. I would absolutely love to have you here. Thanks again for watching, my friends. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.